got us a team 1 together with your boy Gloosh. Looks like he's gonna be first up. We got Nichi in the back. We got Nuke. We got us as Rana. And we got us as Tarion getting launched way out in the open. Playing Fury Warrior this time. First one over in team 1 is gonna be Samatan. Trying to see if he might be able to burn through the victory over Gloosh. On that team, we also got Kiosk. We got us Jesus on standby. We got Huge Buttman. Absolutely popped out last duel. And Antu still waiting for his proper turn to play. Gonna be Sammy. Trying to see if he can create himself a little bit of a fiery shield around him. Trying to make it difficult for Gloosh to approach him. But Gloosh is buying himself some time. Swapping out to Wound Poison. I think he's just trying to reduce the amount of healing Sammy gets. I wonder if Gloosh actually swaps around between Instant Poison and Wound Poison, depending on the kill target. They're just going for more raw damage, forgetting about the healing reduction, or just gonna try to see if you can reduce the healing. Maybe I guess a Fire Mage, I guess you would want to reduce some of the healing because of the shield heal, because it is pretty hefty. Gonna be Sammy taking mad blasted damage by Gloosh. Clocker shots for the rogue. Sees the combustion light out from the hands of Sammy. It looks like he's just trying to see if he can avoid him behind the pillar. Gonna be Sammy trying to get himself some cooldown reduction with a Ring of Frost get applied by Sammy, but Gloosh does get to deny it. It's going to be Kiddish shot. Sammy doesn't have a blink for this one. Definitely used to get himself blinks for those stones. Going to be very late blink with a cheap shot to follow as Gloosh reconnects with the shadows that burning back-to-back commissaries into Sammy. While Shadow Blaze is acting, going to be Resonator next to Gloosh, trying to see if he can avoid it, not walking into him. Just like kind of letting it wait. Has a mark for his ready versus Sammy. I think he wants to go for a big eviscerate back-to-back. Gonna force out and cauterize on him. Sammy sells all the time though. So Lazy's going to be able to recover some health and all the time, but basically didn't really go anywhere. It's going to be an ice buck immediately. That is super unfortunate. I think he was trying to see if he may be able to use the cauterize to get away from Gloosh, but I think he may have forgotten that he had all the time, or maybe he was hoping he had way more health than all the time. But both defenses got burned very, very quickly by the mage. Cheap shot, going to be immediate trinket. Going to be Gloosh trying to see if he can lock it down with the Kiddish shot to follow. And that's going to be a back-to-back mark for Daz with that Kyrian Burst Breath onto Gloosh as he's trying to see if he may be able to get himself back-to-back eviscerated setups. If those are visage crit, that could be Sammy in big trouble. Doesn't have any more defense. So trying to see if he can combustion back through Gloosh, but it's going to be C5 and Gloosh just absolutely taking the momentum, taking the potential. Almost trying to see, it almost looked like Sammy was going to maybe recover out of the seat pump, but I think Gloosh got it low. Hit it with a Rupture and trying to see if he can reposition while the Rupture takes down on that thing. Get him in Resonator versus Jesus. Does burn an AMS. That's going to be Human Ratio to get out of the cheap shot. Going to be a stun to Gloosh. Does have a trinket so you can escape out of this. Clutches if you wanted to. It's going to be immediate trinket as he sees the cooldowns coming out from the Death Knight. And Gloosh is just going to sit and stealth. Just try to wait out Jesus as best as possible. The Death Knight burned a lot of his offenses just now. He still has a lot of defenses to work with, but a lot of his damage at least forced out a trinket out of Gloosh. So maybe next go that Jesus has in roughly like 40 minutes potentially could be enough. Gloosh popping evasion really early. Jesus got himself IBF. I think he's trying to see if he can deny any kind of death strikes from the Death Knight. Gonna be Jesus swapping out into the Lynchboard, but the Death Calls are not healing him that much. Cheap shot by the Rogue and locking him down, giving him no opportunity to play the game at all. That's either going to be Huge Buttman next, who did reposition, who's still hanging out just on the other side of the pillar, just hanging out with their boys. But it looks like he's not going to be up next. It looks like it's going to be Kioska sending on the flare. Gloosh making sure that he's staying as far away from the Hunter as best as possible, trying to avoid the flare or the Hunter's mark, picking up the eyes of Gloosh. Potentially could get marked up, trying to see if he can avoid it. The pet is going to swing after him. He could maybe stab the pet. Nope, the pet does get its talons sunk into Gloosh, which gives Kiosk an opportunity to at least approach his rogue. Gonna be shadowy duel. The pet cannot really help you. That's gonna be Gloosh just absolutely just rampaging on top of Kiosk. Freezer Trap does something for a second, but it looks like a Freezer Trap got broken. Thunder Gloosh with a Death Shackle potential could be mad damage out of Kiosk. Trying to see if he may be able to make a biggest play versus Gloosh. That's gonna be Cloak of Shadows by the rogue. Trying to keep the Shadow Strikes rolling. Kiosk trying to see if he can outrun it, but he can't outrun the shadow itself, as the Gloosh is literally his own shadow. Just staying on top of him with a Kiddish shot to follow. Kioska could be in big trouble. Next, if it's already different crits, it could be mad deadly. Kioska, oh, Freezer Trap stops him for the last second. Turtle Shell not even used, just going for a manic bandage. Oh my god, how do you not panic when the rogue just blasts so many eviscerates into you? Flare into the rogue, gets you out in the open. Turtle Shell immediately for Kioska, trying to see if he can play it safe. That tracker versus Gloosh does have a trinket. Stun. Gloosh has a trinket of his own. Gonna be evasion for the rogue. Kioska does feign death for a second. That's gonna be yet another cheap shot. Back to back of visitors. Kioska can be in big trouble to see anything at all whatsoever. Needs some whatever healing he can, but oh my god. The rogue just steals whatever bit of health left on that hunter. And Andrew tried to see if he may be able to swing around the corner towards Gloosh. He sees a mark for death applied to him, but the rogue is nowhere nearby. Answer triggering very very early. Cloak shadows by Gloosh. Trying to see if he can just immune all this holy damage from Answer. Can't Answer catch back up to the rogue? I think he knows he could be shadow stepped anytime. He'll potentially be juked. But looks like he's unable to find him. He's unable to find the rogue. And Answer burned a trinket and wings in order to try to see if he can punish the rogue because the rogue had no trinket. But that Cloak of Shadows did give him that ability to just escape the clutches of a Retribution Paladin. Kidney shot onto Answer as Gloosh is just trying to see if he can force defenses. Answer force a press a blessing of protection. Gloosh trying to see if he can get out of here scot-free. It's going to be a shadow meld as he goes in for a shadow step. Actually just gives him so much mobility, so much of an escape to being a night elf. Vanish, shadow meld, got the shadow steps that give him plenty of mobility. Actually, you can also use the shadow steps in order to gain quite a bit of range because of the conde he's running. It's gonna be explosive. That explosive was actually so cheap. It was actually cheating. That felt like cheating, Chad. Oh my goodness. Gloosh just absolutely did him dirty. It's going to be down to Huge Buttman to play the best shaman that he's ever played before against all the fattest lava burst procs, feeding Gloosh all the meatballs in the world. Getting a shot, locking down the rogue, dropping down a big meat shot. It's going to be Fire Ellie trying to make a play. Going to be a shadow step as the rogue is flying midair. That's going to be a wall out of Huge Buttman trying to give himself a bit of recovery. Gloosh not taking the bait. Could walk out and try to see if he can land an interrupt, but he's just going for a bit of a reset. I think he knows that Huge has huge damage. Sab, as the rogue still has a dot on him, but he has a shield whenever he drives his stealth. The fire elemental should be attacking him, but it's not really doing its job. Oh no, this is where the fire elemental should have definitely attacked. Gonna be a shadow strike by the rogue. Has a cannon shot ready for Huge. Huge is a trinket. Gonna be a trinket for Gloosh as well. As he's trying to make the lasso, gonna be mad damage with eviscerates. Oh my god, what is that? Oh lordy, that damage from the rogue is incredible. What is going on? Oh my god. That is insane, Gloosh. Oh my goodness. Blizzard, 10% eviscerate, man. And that's what you get. 10% eviscerate nerf. Yep. Yep. Looks like, yep, Rogue's in a fair spot right now. On top of everything, I have to be trolling my own elemental too. I know, right? I watched the elemental not attacking. They're really gonna make it to the best.